Hey everyone, CriticasterQ here, and today we're going to talk about this week's update for PSO2 NGS, the final update before we get into the version 2 era of NGS here with the creative spaces and everything else that was shown in the headline and more beyond that. So for this week, it's kind of just like wrap up with the seasonal event and all the campaigns that are going on, but there's a couple of new things worth mentioning. First off, there is a boost event for the LTQ where you get plus 50% rare drop rate, plus 50% seasonal points. So for those of you that haven't been farming too hard, this would be a great time to get a ton of seasonal points from the LTQ and get everything in GME's seasonal shop here. There's definitely a whole bunch of good items that would still be usable as we get into version 2, and just like some other like cosmetics that you might want to grab. For these points, this is the final week to obtain them, but you still have like an extra week to spend them in the shop as they last until June 13th. So you have that little 1 week buffer to do so. And then make sure you spend them because they will not transfer into like the next seasonal event. For the next thing, though, there is a secret special gift that is now revealed to us in game. You just need to log in, and then you go to your system menu, and then get campaign items, and then there should be something in there called the NGS Second Anniversary Special Gift. Inside, there is 10 of the special scratch tickets for that second anniversary, 2 of those Creative Space Special Edition tickets, which we don't know quite what it does yet, but I imagine it's probably creative space like furniture items, and then an end color change pass. Besides that, though, there's another rewind collection for May 23, which is just a whole bunch of NGS spec items from last year around the April and May time. That includes like the panda outfits, among a ton of others, accessories, emotes, etc. from that time. So if you missed out last year, you can get those. And it also has like a couple of good scratch bonuses in here that were from the old scratches as well, like Cloud Riding Glide and like the crossed arms dash, which is pretty funny in my opinion. But for the next thing on the website here, there is PSO2 Day, as always, on the 1st, 8 p.m. Eastern, where you can get some more bonuses with the experience and rare drop rates and some limited time tasks, and just like that login bonus with like SG and special scratch tickets. For the next thing, there is a ARKS Cash super sale. So if you're going to buy AC, you can get some extra here. So for just $10, you get 2200 AC per store here. So the Microsoft Store, PlayStation, etc. The last few things here, we have the Random Challenge records or ARKS records to be held on June 7th. They're just not displaying in the game correctly, but it will happen. I'm not sure what it's for, though, as they didn't really mention it in the headline or anywhere else, I don't think. Next, we have a clarification for the version 2 update as a whole. So we have Gwiz of the Stars here, a community manager from SEGA, that's saying that version 2 is more of an era instead of a big update. June 7th isn't the end-all be-all. And then August is supposed to be like another big month with that quest type, but that quest type was actually originally intended for June itself, which would have made this update bigger. They've been talking about that a little bit, I believe, in like the Headline Plus and maybe like elsewhere in the Discord. It's just kind of like kind of disappointing to see that this isn't communicated more clearly and more mainstream, like on the website or in the official headline. With that being said, though, I still don't think this would ever be like kind of the version 2 update that everybody was thinking about, even if they did have the stuff that is going to be in August in the same month of June. Because people were expecting like a new planet or some other big region with a whole bunch of changes, and I don't think a single quest mode is going to do that. She continues to say that one thing I've already given feedback on is how translation affects positioning. So this is to SEGA. If Ultra Evolution update was Creative Spaces update after that quest type was moved to August, it would have set expectations better, which I fully agree on here. I was talking about this a little bit when I was actually watching the headline yesterday. And then they say, I'll reiterate the nuance and timeline of things tomorrow, which is now today, on Headline Plus. Try to go further if I can. So if you want more information on what they're talking about here with the version 2 as an era, please check out the Headline Plus at 4 p.m. Eastern today, May 31st. There's also going to just be like other extra information that they usually do with these Headline Pluses. I feel like more people should watch this on the global side because there's actually some good stuff here. And there's also a keyword at the end for some extra goodies. To wrap things up here, I think SEGA just needs to work on their communication as a whole when it comes to the future of this game or just major updates in general. talk about it more on like the website or in the headline itself, which is the main piece of content people consume, or even in game. I think there's too much spread out information currently with what SEGA does. Like there's some stuff just in the Discord, some of it just on Twitter, or other things here or there. It's just very confusing if you're just like an individual person. But let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.